Friends, today we're going to learn about seeds. The first book I'm going to read to you is The Tiny Seed. It is autumn. A strong wind is blowing. It blows flower seeds high in the air and carries them far across the land. One of the seeds is tiny, smaller than any of the others. Will it be able to keep up with the others? And where are they all going? One of the seeds flies higher than the others. Up, up it goes. It flies too high, and the sun's hot rays burned it up. But the tiny seed sails on with the others. Another seed lands on a tall, icy mountain. The ice never melts, and the seed cannot grow. The rest of the seeds fly on, but the tiny seed does not go as fast as the others. Now they fly over the ocean. One seed falls into the water and drowns. The other sails on with the wind, but the tiny seed does not go as high as the others. One seed trips down onto the desert. It is hot and dry, and the seed cannot grow. Now the tiny seed is flying very low, but the wind pushes it on with the others. Finally, the wind stops and the seeds fall gently down on the ground. A bird comes by and eats one seed. The tiny seed is not eaten. It is so small that the bird does not see it. Now it is winter. After their long trip, the seeds settle down. They look just as if they were going to sleep in the earth. Snow falls and covers them like a soft white blanket. A hungry mouse that also lives in the ground eats a seed for his lunch, but the tiny seed lies very still and the mouse does not see it. It is spring now. After a few months, the snow has melted. It is really spring. Birds fly by, the sun shines, rain falls, the seed grows so round and full they start to burst open a little. Now they are not seeds anymore, they are plants. First, they send roots down into the earth. Then their little stems and leaves begin to grow up towards the sun and air. There is another plant that grows much faster than the little new plants. It is big, fat weed, and it takes all the sunlight and the rain away from one of the small new plants, and that little plant dies. The tiny seed hasn't begun to grow yet. It will be too late. Hurry, but finally, it is to start to grow into a plant. The warm weather also brings the children out to play. They have too been waiting for the sun in springtime. One child doesn't see the plants as he runs along, and oh, he breaks one. Now it can't grow anymore. The tiny plant that grew from the tiny seed is growing fast, but its neighbor grows even faster. Before the tiny plant has 3 leaves, the other plant has 7. And look, a bud. Now it's even a flower. But what is happening? First, there are footsteps. There is a shadow looms over them. Then a hand reaches down and breaks off the flower. A boy has picked the flower to give to a friend. It is summer. Now the tiny plant from the tiny seed is all alone. It grows on and doesn't stop. The sun shines on it and the rain waters it. It has many leaves. It grows taller and taller. It is taller than the people. It is taller than the trees. It is taller than the house. And now a flower grows on it. People come from far and near to look at this flower. It is the tallest flower they have ever seen. It is a giant flower. All summer long, the birds and the bees and the butterflies come visiting. They have never seen such a big and beautiful flower. Now it is autumn again. The days grow shorter, the nights grow cooler, and the wind carries yellow and red leaves past the flower. Some petals drop from the giant flower, and they sail along with the bright leaves over the land and down to the ground. The winds blow harder, the flower has lost almost all of its petals. It sways and bends away from the wind, but the wind grows stronger and shakes the flower. Once more the wind shakes the flower, and this time the flower seeds pods open. Out come many tiny seeds that quickly sail far away on the wind. The end. Now for our activity, we are going to make a sensory bottle. You will need a clear bottle. You can use a soda bottle or a clear water bottle. Then you will need artificial flowers. If you don't have any, you can use other objects in the house like beads that you make necklaces with, or rice and noodles in the kitchen, or if you want to go outside, you can find acorns or small pine cones. This material is optional, but you can add water to your sensory bottle. Then you will also need glue and tape. So I'm going to add my materials to my bottle. I am going to put the flowers in the sensory bin. The colors I'm going to use are pink and yellow. I'm going to put the pink flowers in first. You can add as many materials as you want to your sensory bottle. Now I'm going to add my yellow flowers. Once you added all your materials in, you're going to put the top on, and then mom or dad are going to tape the cap or glue the cap, so when you move your bottle around, the water won't come out. And look, you made your sensory bottle. The second book I'm going to read to you is Seeds Make Trees. Dad said, I see seeds, do you? Mick said, I do, I see seeds. Dad said, seeds make little trees. Mick said, I like little trees. Dad said, little trees get big. Mick said, little trees do get big. Dad and Mick said, we like trees. I hope you guys really liked the books and activity today, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.